I'm really excited because I got my first package in my merchandising hats shipped in from Pakistan. I'm just going to tell my story about how I found the manufacturer because I didn't plan to find one. It just kind of happened. Hi, my name is Wesley Luster and I am a portrait artist and a muralist based in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Welcome to Pushing Paint. Now, I found a manufacturer on Threads. I've been using Threads to make all these networks. That's kind of paid dividends, honestly. So I was on Threads, basically putting out calls for different things like need poets, need models, need producers, need beats, need different things. And one of them was need fashion experts. Now, I just kind of thought maybe I could use a little bit of help with my wardrobe, honestly, get a little second opinion, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to see what was out there. What would people say if I got a consultant, so to speak, a fashion consultant? And then all these manufacturers from different countries started getting a hold of me, and I was just like, what is happening right now? What am I gonna do with these people? One of them was particularly persistent, I should say. The guy's name is Umair. So Umair has hit me up. I can make these hats for you, how much you want. But I'm like, yo, pump the brakes, dude. Pump the brakes, because I don't know who you are. You're in a different country. You want me to send you some money and make me like however many hats? It's like, you know, or however many t-shirts or whatever you want me to make. I was like, no, whoa, hold up. So I had already had some mock-up designs made from Redbubble that people can already purchase and get made and sent to them already. But it's also, I thought, interesting to have a direct connect and have, you know, someone who has their own factory make them for me and send them to my direct dimensions, my colors, whatever I want, 100% customizable without necessarily having to go through a middleman such as Redbubble or somebody like that. I explored it. I just said, hey man, I'd love to see some samples. I picked the hat because I thought the hat was cool and I wanted to see what it looked like. Long story short, I negotiated with him, figured it out. Okay, so long story short, I've got samples. Me and him were hashing it out from Instagram, and then we moved to WhatsApp, and then now we're on WhatsApp having these conversations, and he's showing me videos of his factory. He's showing me videos of like the sample, and I only showed him some pictures, so he was able to get, you know, I sent him Instagram posts with the artwork in it, and he was able to get that off. And I'm a graphic designer too, so I know that it's not that difficult for you to rip an image off the internet. I was just surprised with the fact that he was, you know, he took the initiative and ripped the image and then made the thing. I reminded him, hey, that's copyrighted stuff, but it's great. You did that for this situation. I'm cool with it, just as long as I get the samples or whatever. And he was cool with that. So I was honestly really happy with the way that we were communicating and the way that we were kind of negotiating, going back and forth about the boundaries and what everything was happening. So I really appreciated Umair for that, and he appreciated the fact that I didn't just outright call him a scammer and block his number from the get-go. You know, I kind of wanted to F around and find. I wanted to fuck around and find out, honestly. I wanted to find out what was going on. I ain't gonna lie. So I paid him the shipping. Like, he shipped it for me, which is what I wanted him to do. Like, you would normally, I guess you do pay for it, but the shipping happens all at one time. But when you're working with somebody, it's like, hey, do this. You're in a different country, dude. I don't really know. Just send me, like, just do the shipping, send me the receipt and the label so I can do a tracking number, and you do those two things and I'll pay you whatever it is. And it ended up being like $30, but like $32 to send 2 hats from Pakistan to Oklahoma City is like, you know, come on, dude, it's not that big of a deal. So, you know, anyways, we did it. So now I think it's time, because I'm really excited to see what they actually look like. And I did get these like maybe like 3 or 4 days ago, because you know, I wanted to do this video, and I just was like, oh, it took so much out of me to not do the thing, which I now get to do. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh dang. Yeah, these are fire. These are sick. Oh my god. Great job, Umair. Yeah. Great work, my friend. Yes. Umair gets top marks so far. At least first impressions, top marks. First impressions, top freaking mark. See if I can set this over here like nicely. Maybe not. Not gonna happen. Whatever. This made it worse. Boom. But yeah, these look really good. Okay, so the graphic looks nice. I can send him a different version of it that's actually better. But he said it's direct to garment. I don't like that side. There's like a little yellow line on the side. If that's possible to see. Hopefully I didn't mess up the focus on my GoPro there, but that doesn't look bad. Inseam doesn't look bad at all. Shoot, and I'll even send. So that might be a problem eventually. There's a little rust happening on the inside of this, so maybe, I'll take some video of that later. But I like the inside, the inseam here. Hopefully this, we'll see how this holds up over time. And if it holds up well, I'll give one to a friend who I know is gonna wear it, and then we'll see what happens with it. But these look really nice at first glance. I'm loving it. Let's see how this mechanism feels really solid, and this feels really strong. I like it. Umair. Yeah. If we can handle that rust, buddy, handle that rust, man. And we'll be talking good stuff. Yeah. But I like these, dude. Yeah, these are ridiculous. I love this. I'm really happy with your work. Well, the fun part about this whole situation is that Umair doesn't really work with Americans. Oh, that's a nice snap and grip. That's not coming off at all when you pull on it. That's perfect. Yeah. No, it looks like I'm messing with this, but that just means it's got that little tight. It's got that tight grip. You know what I mean? Okay, so yeah, a little metal mechanism really accepts this. That's a stiff piece of cloth. That's gonna work right. Ooh, I know. I'm gonna give this to my DP. Hey, yeah, that's a great move. Yeah, I'm gonna give this to my DP. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Okay, sat till the day I die, baby. All right, yeah. So this is fire. So, anyways, the fun part about this is that Umair, he doesn't really work with Americans like that. So I feel like I have this really good opportunity to kind of teach him how Americans are going to view him or work with him in those certain lights. So I think that's really that's a nice gift or a trade that I can give him for helping me out and being the first manufacturer that I've ever worked with directly. It's his factory. So this is really awesome, and I look forward to getting more stuff made. And I say what I learned from this experience is that, just check. Because what I'm not doing is telling everybody out there to go find a random manufacturer and just give them money to make stuff. That's not what I'm telling you. That's not what I did. There was a lot of discussion and discourse between me and Umair to make sure that I was being protected, my art's being protected, and he's getting what he needs, and where are the boundaries for everything that we're doing right now, and where does everybody feel content and happy with everybody's contribution. So really, especially in business, you really have to be able to communicate your thoughts and communicate your wants and needs in that. So, whether it was time or hey, feedback, or what do I expect from you, asking maybe what they expect from me, and then finding that median middle point. And so if you have a no thing that's a deal breaker, communicate that. If you can't communicate that, then you have really no business doing business, because it's how you get into trouble. I mean, you can go ahead, but that's also how you get to bad deals, and that's how you get yourself messed up. You really want to be able to communicate things, and if you are effectively communicating things, you will find out anything that's fishy in any specific business deal, no matter who it is. So unless they're just on a crazy level of scam artists, but usually you figure those things out. But I just wanted to say what happened, and I found out. So this is some good work, Umair, and I do plan to buy some more hats from you, man. But I'd say number one, the yellow line you got to fix that. Maybe I'll have to send you a one that has a bleed, so you have to pay attention to the bleed on your print. Then I would say using rusty hardware is a no-go, buddy. So using rusty hardware, I'm already seeing it staining the hat, so don't know what that's going to do to a person. And the metal's also pushing up a little bit there, so I'd maybe either invested a rubber cap or something like that to cover that, so it's not pushing into people's foreheads or the back of their head. But other than that, dude, I like the strength of the seam for the most part. Doesn't feel like it's coming apart at all. I like the thickness of this strap here. This is a very thick piece of cloth that's very durable and stable. I really do like that. I really love the strength of this clip. Like when you snap it, let's see if I can. Yeah. You hear that snap? It's super powerful, and so I really do appreciate that. Now, if there's something that I can do, and it's like it's on there, dude. It's not. I know a lot of these that sometimes I'll buy. You'll spend like a lot of money, and they won't even clip, which is so stupid in my opinion. But this right here, yeah, that's a great clip. This is stylish. I like that. I might do this in beige too, but who knows? You know, there's a lot of options to do. But if you have any questions, feel free to just hit me up. Start in the comments, and then we'll find me on Instagram or something. It's at wesleyluster.art. It's in the description. And hit me a DM or something like that, and then we could talk about if you have any more detailed questions, or you can join the free artists community that I'm building. That's global. It's awesome. We have so many people in there from like Australia, from the Emirates, from the UK, France, South America, Mexico, America, Canada, all over the states, so we kind of have people in there from everywhere, literally. So like I said, it's free, and we're just in there to follow each other, help each other out with techniques, questions, encouragement, support. We're even building a digital magazine, which is coming out soon, which is going to be super cool. I love seeing everyone put their talents together and make something like really sick. So it's coming together. But yeah, I guess that's this unboxing video. I can't wait to give this to my DP, and you know what I'm saying? This is gonna be sick, dude. All right. Like and subscribe if you're still here. Hop on. Thank you so much for still watching all the way to the end. And I'm still learning how to do this YouTube thing. This is like my first couple of videos. So again, you'll see it get better, even though, this is gonna get better. I'll thank you.